All right. Invisible. It's got this sick fucking beat. How can you not jam out a little to that? You feel it? Creeping. Oh, I gotta fix my, Oh, shit. There it is. That should work now. There he is. I have to redo all my Steam Deck buttons. They all got broken. I just fixed that one. All right, would you rather get invisible in the dungeon or the forest? Probably be more valuable in the dungeon, honestly. This fucking sick beat, though. Check your diary. What? I can modify the text in the diary? Are you kidding me right now? Also, how do I... Hello? I can't use it. Is there a button? Zoom and slide. Okay, right. Switch. Would be the mouse button. Alright, whatever. We're not reading that. Scroll wheel. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Okay. Who was that? Sir, are you okay? That's the sound that door made? Some fucking... Does this guy get like the Warner Brothers fucking sound library? Oh, well, I'm fucked. I mean, at least we could jam out. Oh, God. Like a fireman. She's got them hips, though. What is happening here? I have so many questions. This is a good time to fix this button. I finally escaped from this dump dungeon. Now I need to find a rest place where... What did he say? Did he say I need to find a place where I can dump? I need to find a place where I can dump. Pretty sure that's what he said. Dump Dungeon, from the creators of Dump Diners. The only restaurant in Cleveland where you can bring your dump in and cook it with your friends and share a nice meal. Family style. A Cleveland steamer. Yeah, it's pretty looking. You can see all the hills. Well, what are you supposed to do? This is so different compared to what was just happening. Like, literally, now I'm in Skyrim. Also, I got some burn-in really bad. Did he just fart? I love when in Unity when the feet try to like catch up with what's happening when you're walking on like some weird texture. Yeah, it's like some tiny dancer does. Ted. What? It's a cacophony. The music like even knows and it stops. What the fuck is happening? Sounds like an army. Oh! Oh! Oh, compound fractures. I think we have to go to this fire now. Bones just sticking out of his legs. How do I come into this cell? Excuse me? Surely we could just jump over it. Is he gonna willingly imprison himself again? Is that what this is like showing us? This is the end of the demo. Man breaks out of dungeon just to fucking jump back in. Man. Such a predictable beast. Who was that? Why is there a nail on there? Yeah, this looks like someone's first base in some survival game. This base fucking sucks. Doesn't even have a roof. Let me eat this hot pocket. This medieval pot pocket. Oh no, that's part of the table. I legit thought that that's why I was coming in here, because there's like some food on the table. It just looks like it's part of the fucking table. It's yours? Well, why is your name Welcome Dungeon? And this dungeon sucks, man. You should make your namesake proud. I'm gonna break out of this dungeon right now. I'm gonna break out of this dungeon right now. Ah. No fucking problem. Again. The music stops. It's like a fucking army marching down. What? Who? I don't see anything happening. Huh! It's one of those like fire effigies. This really is Skyrim. Whoa. You gotta get the fuck out of here. Oh my god. The sound. Like marching. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. So we found a key. So I think I need to use the key on. You know, really, this doesn't look bad. I kind of like the way this forest has been set up. It looks natural. This path looks cool. It's very foliage filled. Why is there like fucking Friday the 13th chase music all of a sudden? I can't see where he is. What is happening? It's like 80s themed fucking synthwave chase music. Doesn't really fit the game, but cool. I kind of like that track, honestly. Kind of gives you anxiety. Good for chase music, I guess, but we're in the middle of like Skyrim. We're talking about dungeons and shit. Or where do you go? Got the key. Yeah, it's so that you can dance while being scared. Yeah, it kind of goes with that well. Oh, looks like this leads somewhere. What the hell is this? I'm gonna pass. Nope. A dead end. Just a dead end. So, speaking of scary things, I watched the new Conjuring movie. Did anyone else watch that yet? I won't spoil it. I'll try not to, at least, but it's on the HBO. I actually really enjoy movies just coming out right on HBO, honestly. And I like going to the movies. I'll probably go to the movies again, maybe this year. I used to do the AMC, like, A pass or whatever it was, where you can go see like 3 movies a month. Too bad there's no good movies anymore. But yeah, I didn't really like The Conjuring. I don't know, I didn't like it. I mean, I've never liked any of those movies. I guess I'm kind of a snob when it comes to it, but like, I don't think those are excellent horror movies by any chance. But I like that it brings a lot of attention and you know, fans to horror. I think they're fucking weird sometimes, but I don't really like the Warrens that much, honestly. So I guess like just the source material itself is not appealing to me. But I mean, oh, this is it. Dude, the Warrens are fucking killing me. Oh, I fucking hate Annabelle, dude. Of course they use that. Of course they use the fucking Dark Souls thing. They would use that. There's no way I'm walking around with like my eyeballs popped out like that. That felt like what Arnold looked like in fucking, what do you call it, when his eyes are popping out. Yeah, I just think the Warrens really were not. I think that they are just, you know, like Zach Bagans, but before the snake oil changed. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't trust them, I guess. You know what I mean? I saw, what's her name? The woman, Laura, what is it? Laureen Warren? Laura Warren? What the fuck is her name? Sarah? I can't even remember her name now. She came to my school once and did like a talk. I went and saw her. Because the husband passed away, I think, a long time ago. Lorraine Warren. I think, right? I think the husband passed away in like the 2000s, right? Of course, they're both, I think, passed away now, right? She passed away recently, didn't she? Did she pass away in the past year? Maybe past 2 years? Well, she came to my college. I guess, yeah, my school. I don't remember the talk. It wasn't very memorable. It's just like her. Yeah, same, Robbie. It was in Connecticut. She probably actually made, because she lived in Connecticut, so she probably made the rounds. That's one thing that's interesting about some of these movies is that there's some bases in Connecticut. The Warrens Museum. I don't know if you've ever watched, you know, Zach Bagans, or I think a lot of other shows have gone there. Dude, even Ryan and Shane have gone there, and from Unsolved to the Warrens' house. They have like a museum set up, and they have all like the spooky things they've quarantined in this like museum. And that's actually, I think, in Connecticut. Pretty sure. I've never been there. That would be kind of cool to see sometime. But they actually have Annabelle there. Like behind glass. They have like, what else do they have? They have a bunch of shit. But yeah, there's an episode of Unsolved where they go there too. Where Ryan and Shane go there. We'll have to figure out which one it was so we can talk. We can watch it sometime, maybe tonight. Yeah, it's magic glass. It stops the ghosts. And the other thing that I don't like about the Conjuring movies, is that a different fire or is that the one I came from? And this goes for any of the spooky movies that involve exorcisms and demons and stuff like that, is I just don't like that as a plot. Because I have trouble believing in that. Where it's like, the demon. And then they have to like read the Bible and shit. It's just like, so like, I don't like it. I don't like the way it's like, I don't know. I have a lot of trouble believing any of that. Because if you believe in the demons and that, you know, the Catholic Church has to repel them, doesn't that mean you have to like fucking believe in the church and stuff too? I don't know. It almost seems like a conspiracy to make Catholicism seem cooler. Like all this exorcism stuff, despite, yeah, I do like the original Exorcism, and I won't dispute that it did like insane things for the horror genre, but there's so many movies that are based on that concept that like is so fucking lame. I even like The Omen better than I like Exorcist type stuff. Like the Antichrist coming back and like causing the end of the world happening. Like that's more interesting and like compelling to me than like Exorcism. We need a priest to fight this demon kind of thing. It's way more fun when it's even like an anime or something like that, when it's like a priest. Or like even like something like Faith. Like Faith actually makes that interesting in a lot of ways, where I don't find it interesting in a lot of movies. You know what? Actually, Brent Spiner had a show on Cinemax a few years ago. It got canceled. Poor Brent Spiner. Poor Data. It was, what the fuck was it called? I can't remember what it's called. Is it called, does anyone remember what it was called? Brent Spiner is a demon. He's like the father demon in this show. It's like a better Supernatural, basically. The concept of the show is like, you know, demons taking over bodies and stuff like that. Outcast, that's what it was called. Thank you. So, you know, it was like Supernatural, which is very diluted and dumb in its writing, but, you know, the same idea of the demons like taking people's bodies over. And Brent Spiner was like Daddy Demon. And it was okay, but it's the same thing. It's like, we need a priest to fight these demons. And it's always some priest who's got all these fucking issues and his family sucks and, you know, he's depressed. And he's got to find the Lord to fight the demons. And it's always like, there's too much fucking imagery and like, I don't know. I'd rather they just like fight with swords or something like that. Like, just fight the demon with a fucking sword. I don't want them to be, like, throwing holy water on each other. Like, Castlevania has it right. Like, the idea of Castlevania. But yeah, Supernatural is goofy as fuck. But I didn't mind Supernatural for a while. I dated someone that was really into Supernatural for a long time. And I remember at first I was like, this is fucking, like, this is fan service for chicks. Like, these two dudes and like, but over time I kind of started to like it. I like the way it's shot. It's kind of shot like cheap X-Files bullshit. It is. It's like, you know, it's pulp. It's like a romance novel TV form for young women. But it has good music in it too. It has a lot of cool music. And the idea of it, wasn't it an anime? It had its own anime for a minute. I've seen a lot of it, and it gets so stupid where it's like, yo, we need Leviathan to fight the god, the son of Jesus. I'm the sister of Jesus, and her dog is here too, and it's like shit like that, and like, and then there's like, you know, oh, but Zeus is locked up in this book. And if you power up your crystal the right way, Aphrodite, you'll fall out of her fucking vag. I don't know. There's like always something dumb like that happening. It's like so convoluted and wrapped up in itself that it becomes unenjoyable, but like unenjoyable. Dude, they bring up like every different like Pathanon there is. They have like Loki in that fucking show at some point. Yeah, I don't know what's supposed to happen in this game. And I think we've reached the end. Wow. That's what happened. That's what happened. We fell into the void. I didn't mean to mute myself, but it worked for a dramatic effect. All right. Well, that was a demo for a game called Invisible. Yeah, that was the game, all right. This one's called BioCrisis. BioCrisis, you know, whoa. I played BioCrisis. This is not BioCrisis. This is another BioCrisis game. BioCrisis Evil Hazard. This is something completely different. Biohazard was decent, actually. I like that one a lot. I think that's what that was called. Or no, BioCrisis, rather. Did they need to not be naming their games so close to Resident Evil. All right. I would appreciate if you make a video of your first playthrough and post to YouTube or something. Yeah, we'll see. It's fucking player unknown guy. This is an early demo. Video doesn't represent the final quality of the game. Are you just covering your ass already? This is just like Resident Evil. Please be advised, game's still in development. Yeah, I'll be the judge of that. You're a cat? There's like a cat Doom man. Oh, it is Resident Evil. See, they have that. Fucking dead cop. Colt 911. I did it. That's it. That's the whole demo. Can't jump. They're not so tough. I hear like Santa's bells. Do you hear that? Maybe not. Is that a stripper? No, that is a old lady with a coat on. Another cat. I only have 4 bullets left. Yeah, oh yeah, we don't know what she does. That's true. She could be a stripper. She could be a lot of things. Sure, she's a nice lady. She's also dead now. Oh, that's the way the cookie crumbles. Oh no, she got back up. Never mind. You need a wire cutter. Hey, look at that sick car. Oh, son of a bitch. Cutter. Oh. There's the wire cutter. Oh, there's more shit over here. Hey, you hear that? It sounds like Santa. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not really like, doesn't really do anything. We want to see, really. I don't know. Okay, someone's got to help me with this one. Since we just played that Resident Evil knockoff, this kind of sounds like another one. These are all Steam demos, by the way, so these are games that are trying to sell something eventually. Bonhomme 7 years. Is that Biohazard 7 in French? Oui, je femme. What else do I remember? Je m'appelle Jeff. Man, 7 hours. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, this is the real summer of games. Giving you guys a sneak peek. I was holding it and it broke. When I let go, it blew up. My son, if you're reading these words, it surely means that I'm dead. I wrote this to explain something I've never had the strength to tell you before. Trying to read this in a French accent, but it's not going to work. Something that happened a long time ago, when you were still very young. It happened on the night of your 10th anniversary. You probably notice how your memory gets fuzzy around these parts. This, I hope, will shed some light on a lot of things and help you for what's yet to come. Chowder. It's pronounced chowder. Would you like some chowder? Your grandfather died sometime before your birthday. He left us a family home in the will, which we gladly accepted and moved in. Everything went well up until the night of your anniversary. And that was the first time I heard someone shuffling around the house when everyone was asleep. The following nights weren't better. Each time I woke up, I found the courage to check the house, but no one was there. Yet every morning, we'd find something wasn't there where it was supposed to be. Can't read. I feared for you, but you didn't seem to notice. What is this? What is happening here? You gotta hide? One of these nights, while ruffling through the attic. Ruffling? Through the attic? Found an old trunk. Inside was a memento of your grandfather. Under his army uniform laid an old book that retold an ancient myth called the Bonhomme 7 Years. A vicious child eater that would nourish himself on the fears and nightmares. I learned so much about your grandfather through these pages. Why he never wanted us over. Why he made you do all those puzzles growing up. It's real, son. It was after you. Wait, what? I learned so much about your grandfather through these pages. Why he never wanted us over. Why he made you do all those puzzles. Why would I have to do puzzles to make this ghost not kill me? Why would you be ruffling through the attic? Are you looking for potato chips? I don't understand. Because it's real. What's up, Nick? How you doing, dude? Don't get it. Some kind of bird person? We have to get in here? Whoa, what was that meant? That was like an option for a second. I'm in the box. I'm ruffling around in this box. Oh shit, now it's all fucked up. Everything's ruffling. This is like Dr. Katz. Uh-oh. Something approaching. It approaches. Oh, dude. Who's that? The Ruffalo? Is that Mark Ruffalo? Oh, well, now what? This is just my life now? Is this the whole game? Are you like approaching? What's going on? Are you getting closer? Hello? That day, I knew you would have to begin solving those riddles to destroy the entity. With the fact that these nightmares were waking you up, the time was against us. I began searching for a way. Excuse me. Voice started dying. I began searching for a way that you could access the office that was behind the door in the kitchen. I remember that. There was an enigma over there. What the fuck is this game? This game is a quest wrapped up inside of an enigma. Truly a mystery. Am I in this, just locked in this room now?
Huh? That clock?
Oh, that clock. Where is it? Can you just open the door all the way? No? The fuck? Oil? The grave outside, there's just like 2 cinder blocks in the grave. That just... Hello? I'm kind of concerned about whose house this is. It's kind of weird. Yeah, weird picture, man. The fuck is this? Is that how Kalu lost all his hair? Press E to go to night. I would like not to go to night.
Daddy.
Oh, I'm the kid now. I get it. Is that the guy from Despicable Me? You see that? Oh my god, it is. But his nose is gone. Oh, that chase music is anxiety. Fucking city. Get in the cupboard. Why is everything fucking vibrating? Supposed to be like some Donnie Darko, we're traveling through time bullshit? Or is this just what life is? I don't know if I like this game. What do you guys think about this game? This looks cool. This is the only cool thing in the game, the way this looks. But everything else has been bizarre. Very bizarre. This is a demo. What the fuck is this? I found some cursed wood today. What do you mean cursed wood? What? All right, this is a shitpost. No, don't go tonight. Why do the doors not work in this game? When you open them, they're just like stuck for a second. And then they finally open. That's weird. Like, how did you pull that off? Why is it raining here but nowhere else? Supposed to be like a tape that goes in there? I don't understand. What? Yeah, it's definitely not raining right there. But it is right next to it. Not there. Oh, wait. No, it's raining. Listen, why don't you just kill me?
I should have seen that, not over there.
We can get over with it. Where are you? You just become like the child version of yourself, I think. Oh, hey. Buddy. I don't know about that one. That was fucking kind of weird. Alright, I'm gonna play this weird ass game. Bloody Raid. I don't know what the... Get the sign in? No. What? What? I want to make sure you don't have to make an account. Hmm. Does. Okay, I think we got this. It's hard to believe, but somewhere in our world there are secret zones with the infected. No one knows how they appeared or who is behind all this, but they are real. Cool bus. What is this? Like a fucking weird fort that someone made in like Minecraft. It is known that some plasma can be obtained in these zones. Zones? Why did I say that with like an H? The kind of raw material for a medicine that is used to literally bring people back from the dead. Literally used to bring back people from the dead. I love when people just throw literally in. I knew someone was gonna be like, that's my fort. It is valuable enough, so there is never a lack of those who will go into the zone and risk their lives voluntarily. Everyone just like rips off Stalker, yeah, just like fucking without a fucking second thought. The plasma itself can be found inside hives. Okay, this is a little different. They are like piles of living flesh. Very sturdy. Yo, my fucking video card is like... I don't like the sound of that. I just like I could hear it through my headphones. They are like piles of living flesh. Maybe that's the meta, like to get me to read this ridiculous fucking paragraph. To break them open, you either have to use explosives or try to make a hole in it by shooting its weak spot. Punching through it with your bare hands or goring into it with a knife is impossible. Yo. I don't know about this game, man. What is happening here? Accept? I just don't want my shit to blow up. I mean, this looks kind of sophisticated. Got like a multiplayer UI. It kind of reminds like the synopsis they give you reminds me of Tarkov mixed with Stalker, which is what I want in a game, to tell you the truth. But maybe the graphics are like way up too high. Match search? Oh my god, yeah. That should be better. Like, yeah, 500 frames per second. It's still like... Jeez. I guess it doesn't look that bad. Can I just play without having to like fucking search for people to play with? Yeah, sure. Tutorials. Boom, boom. I got a 2080. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Those beat though. Get you ready for the zone. Some fucking dope beats. That's what this game is all about. The tutorial will teach you all the essentials. Pick up and use weapons. Destroy hives and collect plasma. Evacuate with loot. Alright, let's do it. Fucking do it. Dude, the frames are still insane. I don't have a gun. Is that normal? No. I hear zombies. Not enough space? What? This fucking AK doesn't even have stock on it. It's just gonna be like fucking awful. Oh, there's like no recoil. Okay. The first bullet would go where you're pointing. The second one would go like nowhere near where you were pointing. This is a free demo on Steam. I don't know if it has cart bullshit. I don't know anything about it. Are they like playing tag? Look at those zombies playing with each other. The AI in this game is insane. Wow. Whoa, that one's a leg. Oh, shit. Shoot into the center of the hive. Like the picture shows? Oh, okay. Just shoot that? That just looks like a really bad anus. There's even like hairs coming out of it. Okay. I mean, this isn't that bad, honestly. The gunplay is okay. The recoil is like non-existent for these AKs, which is funny. Whatever. What? Oh, I thought it was shooting and making that sound. I was like, it sounds like a helicopter. So we're like popping pimples for zombies and collecting the insides. I guess that's like what this game is about. Popping pimples, getting the goo. What do you think about it, at least? Kind of what, you know, collecting oil in real life is. We're just like digging into the Earth's pimples and collecting the petroleum inside. Really, if you think about it. Right, man? Recruit your first hunter for raids. Yeah, this is pretty competent, seems like. You can hire hunters here. It's like Hunt Showdown, Tarkov Stalker shit, kind of. It reminds me of a little bit with these hunters and stuff. Like, this looks exactly like Hunt Showdown, the UI right now. The layout here. Not exactly like it, but it does kind of look like it. The rewards definitely feel a little mobile gamey. Everything does too. A lot of the assets. Also, I hear my fucking GPU going crazy, so enough of this game. It's called Bloody Raid. I don't know why it needs my fucking GPU to be dying. It's still like really loud. I'm just gonna uninstall this game real quick. Or GPU. I hear it quiet down. It's quieting down. I think I was like killing it. All right, let's try out this fucking weird Slenderman demo. Also, Trab. What's up, dude? For that tier 3 man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just making the GPU run way too loud for me to want to keep playing that game. Apparently, Slenderman is still a thing, and he's coming back soon. Here he is. Fatal error. Crashed. Also, it's fucking making my GPU sound so weird. Hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know what that was. Weird. I do have another fan on down here that I usually don't have on. I think I could have been hearing that. Yeah, I don't think Slenderman, the game, works now. Yeah, it's just not working. What a surprise. The Slenderman demo does not work. Unfortunate. Hey, he'll be back. He'll get a second chance. Someday. Alright, this one's called Dagon. Dagon. 5-10 minutes. Tales of Herring Lake?
I am writing this under an appreciable mental strain, since by tonight I shall be no more.
Okay. I like that wallpaper. Pretty sick.
Penniless, and at the end of my supply of the drug which alone makes life endurable, I can bear the torture no longer, and shall cast myself from this garret window into the squalid street below.
Oh no, don't do that.
Do not think from my slavery to morphine that I am a weakling or a degenerate.
Okay.
When you have read these hastily scrawled pages, you may guess, though never fully realize, why it is that I must have forgetfulness or death. It was in one of the most open and least frequented parts of the broad Pacific that the packet of which I was supercargo fell a victim to the German sea raider.
Supercargo? The fuck is what? All right. This entire time there's been supercargo? I just thought there was normal cargo. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
The Great War was then at its very beginning, and the ocean forces of the Hun had not completely sunk to their later degradation.
I like that. 16-bit cargo.
So that our vessel was made a legitimate prize, whilst we of her crew were treated with all the fairness and consideration due us as naval prisoners.
Pretty. The water over there is way higher up, though. We're gonna fucking die. It's just an illusion.
So liberal, indeed, was the discipline of our captors that 5 days after we were taken, I managed to escape alone in a small boat with water and provisions for a good length of time.
All right, boss.
When I finally found myself adrift and free, I had but little idea of my surroundings. Never a competent navigator, I could only guess vaguely by the sun and stars that I was somewhat south of the equator.
Somewhat south.
Of the longitude, I knew nothing.
Did you hear that?
And no island or coastline was in sight.
You fucking just hear that? This would be scary as fuck. I'm sorry. As soon as it gets dark.
The weather kept fair, and for uncounted days I drifted aimlessly beneath the scorching sun, waiting either for some passing ship
I just heard
or to
another
be
sound.
cast on the shores of some habitable land.
I have not played Oberdin.
But neither ship nor land appeared, and I began to despair in my solitude.
I'd like to. I think I have it.
Vastness of unbroken blue.
The unbroken blue.
The change happened whilst I slept. Its details I shall never know.
Did I turn to a fish?
For my slumber, though troubled and dream-infested, was continuous.
Whoa. Is that really huge?
When at last I awoke, it was to discover myself half sucked into a slimy expanse of hellish black mire, which extended about me in monotonous undulations as far as I could see.
Get up.
And in which my boat lay grounded some distance away.
Yeah, this is cool. This is going to be really cool, I think, I hope.
Though one might well imagine that my first sensation would be of wonder at so prodigious and unexpected a transformation of scenery, I was in reality more horrified than astonished. For there was in the air and in the rotting soil a sinister quality which chilled me to the very core. The region was putrid with the carcasses of decaying fish and of other, less describable things which I saw protruding from the nasty mud of the unending plain.
What other undescribable things are you talking about? I see this fucking thing. This looks like the Nautilus. Is this something you could actually find in the ocean still? That's pretty spooky looking. I would think this would be like ancient. I don't know what that is, I guess. Maybe that's what he means. This still exists in the ocean? I thought the shell was gone now. I thought they mostly didn't have this giant shell now.
Perhaps I should not hope to convey in mere words
Like
the
the squid.
unutterable hideousness that can dwell in absolute silence.
You think that thing is what he's talking about? It's just like a
immensity.
squid with its legs like wrapped around it.
There was nothing within hearing, and nothing in sight, save a vast reach of black slime. Yet the very completeness of the stillness and the homogeneity of the landscape oppressed me with a nauseating fear.
Yeah, I mean, especially if this is underwater usually. And all of a sudden it's not.
The sun was blazing down from a sky which seemed to me almost black in its cloudless cruelty, as though reflecting the inky marsh beneath my
Oh,
feet.
I didn't see that. Like a trilobite. What you doing, dude? Ah, the mud sounds.
As I crawled into the stranded boat, I realized that only one theory could explain my position.
The same sounds.
Through some unprecedented volcanic upheaval, a portion of the ocean floor must have been thrown to the surface, exposing regions for which innumerable millions of years had lain hidden under unfathomable watery depths.
What's that? Is that a book?
So great was the extent of the new land which had risen beneath me that I could not detect the faintest noise of the surging ocean, straining my ears as I might. Nor were there any seafowl to prey upon the dead things. For several hours I sat thinking or brooding in the boat, which lay upon its side and afforded a slight shade as the sun moved across the heavens.
Let's go find some more weird fish.
As the day progressed, the ground lost some of its stickiness and seemed likely to dry sufficiently for traveling purposes in a short time. That night I slept but little, and the next day I made for myself a pack containing food and water, preparatory to an overland journey in search of the vanished sea and possible rescue.
Should we eat these fish? I'd eat that guy.
On the third morning, I found the soil dry
Yeah,
enough to walk upon with ease.
The framing, like the way that this is showing this right here too, is like pretty well thought out.
The odor of the fish was maddening, but I was too much concerned with graver things to mind so slight an evil, and set out boldly for an unknown goal.
Yeah, this is a neat presentation for a demo. I wonder if this is what the actual gameplay would be like. It kind of makes sense if the whole story is just like kind of like a novel like that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That definitely interests me, actually. If you'd like to learn what eldritch horror drove our protagonist to the depths of madness, wishlist the game and await the full release. I wonder when that's coming out. Daigon. Release date, August 20th, 2021. So, the end of the summer. Ish. It's gonna have a VR mode. Oh, it does have a VR mode. That's why it was like that. Quill Theater, huh? I've never heard of that, Max. Features immerse yourself in a fully voiced premium visual novel in real-time 3D with VR support. Discover the origin of the Cthulhu mythos and the twisted world of H.P. Lovecraft. Treat yourself to a short free horror that can be experienced in 15 minutes. Learn about the original story, its author, and their impact on culture, etc. This is, I don't think I've ever read this one before. This is actually Lovecraft. I don't think I've ever read Dagon before. Get the free audiobook with a screenshot-filled ebook. Side effects can include insomnia, delirium, and acute cosmic horror. Gonna be free too, apparently. That's pretty cool. What, has this guy made anything else? Oh yeah, that wasn't like just like a squid. It was like some weird little alien. It shows it on the header. Tales of Herring Lake. Welcome to the Tales of Herring Lake, where your favorite Sunday fishing show meets Alfred Hitchcock. Grab your gear and start shaping your story. This looks sick. Yeah, this dev is cool. Bit Golem is their name. It's a fishing game, but it looks like there's a mystery too from the screenshots. I love stuff like that. I wish there would be more games coming out like that. Like, kind of reminds me of like Deadly Premonition a little bit or something like that. It, you know, kind of promises a lot. It could be cool. He's wearing like a plaid coat. Interesting. What else have they made? Oh, they made Ultimate Fishing? Did they really? They made Ultimate Fishing VR. I have that. That game is sick. So they combined it to make like a real other game? So it's not... What? It's so cool. Ultimate Fishing Simulator is a VR game that's actually like pretty in-depth, like fishing. I played it a little bit, and it's like, yeah, you actually fish. It's crazy. And then now they're making a mystery game on top of that. It sounds sick. Hey, you actually have to like reel in the fucking line and stuff. Interesting. I should put that BRB up. Cool. Yeah, that was something. What's the Natsume game? Legends of the River King?